Blessings, everyone. It's been a while since I've been doing any readings, oracle readings, and Spirit was clear today. Came through to pick up the chakra bowls, which I did, but they were nudging to do the energy and spirit oracle. Because recently I was just asking Spirit to connect with Soul Family, it's been an extraordinary experience that not only do I have Sasha in my life now, but a very special soul sister that we know we've known each other for many lifetimes has come across a very long way with her beautiful husband, who is also my soul brother, Elizabeth and Henry, and I love them so very much. And we've gotten together a few times now. She's on a healing journey with cancer and has trusted the nudge of Spirit to pick up and travel this way so she can get the care that she deserves. And her story is incredible. I could make a whole video on that, but being in her presence and in Henry's presence has opened up the most extraordinary, inspiring space. And Spirit just came through today and reminded me of this gift. And so with that, it opened up the channels again to listen to Spirit and to be of service. And being in the physical and the spiritual is an extraordinary blessing. And I'm so grateful for them. And I love them so much. And thank you for this, because you helped align back into that space for me. So first, I would like to say thank you to Source for allowing me to be a medium of light. And I ask Spirit to step forward to help bring a message for the highest good. Thank you. I'm grateful. And as I always have, I'm doing 3 shuffles. The first one honors the energy of Source. The second one honors the energy of Spirit or higher self. And the third energy that I move is that of the soul, which brings through all of the teachings, the guidance, the lessons. And then how I work it, as always, I just kind of move the cards around and allow Spirit to pick the card. Sometimes it flies out, sometimes it moves, and they say take that one. So this one has come up. They're saying achievement, completion, reward. The Spirit pulls close, centering in this beautiful energy. The first thing they're speaking of is exactly what I mentioned in the beginning of the video, is connecting with Soul Family. Something so simple can come full circle for us. And sometimes Spirit is saying that we think we see the end of a course, we see the end of a journey, we think we know what that goal is. We have a dream, an ideal that we want to reach for, whether it's something like owning our first home, or what many of us have gone through is trying to decide what we want to do as a career. Sometimes it's a birth of a child or a healing, lasting relationship. And we have this idea of what it's going to look like once we're in that space. And that's how we tune to the frequency to actualize it, is we feel it, we experience it in our being. We know what we want. We know how that feels. But what Spirit is saying is that sometimes the achievement, the completion, the reward doesn't exactly look like what we thought. Sometimes we start one journey, it could be looking for a career, and we're in that frequency, we're feeling what it feels like, we're preparing for this to actualize it. And out of nowhere comes the love that we've been looking for, or maybe we didn't know that we were looking for that. And we have to ask ourselves, are we noticing the achievements along the journey, or are we very focused on a specific outcome? And yes, all of us have learned that what Spirit is saying, that we let go of the how and the when and leave that up to Spirit. But we also have to recognize that along the journey of a certain destination that we're hoping for, there are many extraordinary achievements and completions that come about simply by stepping forward into something that's pulling us. We may be stepping forward into that idea of that perfect place to live. But there are so many things along the journey that are opening up that we're achieving. It could be recognizing that as we're walking forward in this, we're developing an inner peace that we didn't know that we could achieve. Or maybe we're making friends and connecting with soul family, like what I've been experiencing along the way. And this is an achievement. This is a completion of something in our soul and our very being. And we have to remember that all of this is infinite. It's an endless exploration and expansion of love and consciousness. That sometimes this achievement or this completion isn't the satisfaction that we thought we were going to get from this idea. If we are focused on a specific job or a place we want to live, maybe we are achieving something that is much more fulfilling than we thought. Maybe achieving an inner peace through the journey towards this ideal is much more fulfilling than we thought the actual achieving of the new job or the new place to live would be. And we find a satisfaction, and suddenly we find ourselves not so worried about that final outcome. We're not so focused anymore on whether we're getting that perfect job or we're achieving that new place to live, because the journey in the moment is just so expansive and beautiful, and so many other things we didn't even recognize that were needed in our being is resonating and coming full circle and completing for us. And so what Spirit's saying now is that allow the achievements, allow the moments, recognize along the path what is coming full circle for us, what is expanding us, and that it doesn't necessarily have to be an end goal. Of course, it's beautiful to dream, and of course it's beautiful to have that in place, what we're working towards. But we must acknowledge, to stay in this beautiful frequency and resonance, the other aspects of this journey that have healed and come to fruition as we stepped into the space of living and moving towards the dream. So this is a very simple message today, but yet a small reminder for many, because we're all working to something. It's understood in the spirit world that we all need a goal or a focus of some sort, even if it's a daily one, an achievement. That makes our whole being resonate when we feel like we've achieved something. But they also want to remind us that just existing, just being here each day, not giving up, is one of the biggest achievements, because this is a very, very difficult time to be here. And this is our school. And the fact of all of us are still trying and somehow making our way through everything and expanding in the consciousness and still loving and still taking it a day at a time is so very important. And achievement doesn't mean that we have to have an extraordinary career or all of the other things that we want. An achievement could be something simple, like, for some, especially my very dear soul sister reminded me, getting up and going for a walk is a huge achievement. And everybody's level of normal, or what we consider normal for our physicality, and expanding in spirit, expanding the consciousness is different. Yes, we all resonate love, and we all want peace. Those are the two things that are innate in all of us. But how our journey unfolds is unique. And so we can't measure achievement. We have to stop doing this. We have to stop saying, well, by now I should have, or how come I don't have this? I need to get to that because if I don't get this, I can't have that. We should have our own personal goals and aspirations each day, besides the grand scheme of things, that we can strive for, that we can shine into, and allow ourselves to feel that beautiful feeling, even if we met it halfway. The whole fact that we stepped into it and tried, that's it, that's everything. So they're pulling their energy back. I thank you for allowing me to bring this message today. And I hope that all of us have that soul family support, that we're connecting and allowing them to inspire us in so many ways. It's so important. It's so important right now. We're not alone. Much love, everyone. Many beautiful blessings.